Good afternoon, everybody. This is my second take of doing a live. I hope everyone will be able to hear me. I'd love people to come in and have a chat with me if they could, just to let me know how I am going. But the most important thing today is to try and get my unboxing of at least one big box from Russ It's Raining Yarns. I'm so far behind. I've only done up to 7 days. I don't know if you saw the other little short video that I did yesterday, but it got interrupted because my grandchildren came. So I had to stop that. So before we start, I just hope everyone's better and feeling a bit better if they are sick and a little bit ill. What I wanted to say was for all those people that are sailors that sailed in from Sydney to Hobart race, and those two sailors, unfortunately, 2 sailors died, which is so sad. I just hope everything's okay for them. It's very sad to see this sort of thing happen in a great sport. It is hard for that sort of thing to happen. Oh, hi, Sam, and thank you very much. I'm feeling a bit better today. And hi, Songbird Creations. Hi, Margaret. How are you today? Oh, it's so nice. It's 2 people's come on. I've got no sound for some reason. Why haven't I got any sound? I'm not muted. I wonder how much it thinks I am. Hello. Why don't I bring my sound up? Can everybody, Sam and Margaret, can you hear me? Am I coming across to you okay? You can hear me, Sam. Is that what you're saying to me? Yes, I think one was a Queenslander gentleman, had many 20 plus years, both of them, of sailing, and the weather is very treacherous coming out of Sydney's Head in Australia. It's one of the biggest challenges in the world, apparently, it's known for it. They said about 30 years ago they lost 6 people or something like that. And yeah, that was a very sad day. Oh, am I too loud? I'll turn it down if I can. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Yes, I'm only trying all this out. Yes. So, well, I'm going to do some unboxing. And Sam, you do some beautiful work. I have got a book that I thought we could get a few people interested. We could pick out 12, I don't know, it's 200 patterns, beautiful squares, and some of them I've never seen before. And I thought it was a beautiful book. It was very expensive in Australia, but I got it for Christmas. So thank you, husband. Yeah, and when I learned how much it was, I was a bit, So, yeah. But anyway, so I'll show you what I did do. In my little one that's got short cards in the bag I made, well, I did bags and all that sort of thing for Christmas. I also did these little things, but I got some really cheap wool from what we call Spotlight here. I don't know if you're No Spotlight, it's a shop, a retail shop. And it had little sparkles, but I don't think you'd be able to see the sparkles. The sparkles in the white. And it's very pretty. So I made these. So I made that one, little coasters. And I just put them on the table. Yeah, the white's got a little sparkle, but I don't think you're going to see the sparkle very well. Yeah, no. So, yeah, so I did all these little ones and just put them on the table for a bit of decoration. So, and to keep the tablecloth sort of not spillish with coffee. But it's just something a little bit different. But that blue's got a beautiful sparkle. It was only $2 a ball. Yes, but it's quite pretty with the little sparkle. So I did half of those too. So that was about all I did. Yeah, so, well, I've done up to 7 days with Russ, but I'll just quickly go over what I got. I just took, didn't matter what number it was, I just took the package out. So, and so I'm just going to briefly show you. This has got a beautiful sparkle to it. And it's Worsted Weight Celebration Sparkle by Hericmus. I can't say very. We'll have to give him a nickname, I think. Yeah. So that was really pretty. So then another one I got, Afghan yarn. So that was quite, it doesn't give it, it's a beautiful forest green. It's really lovely. It's doesn't give it justice with the light in the kitchen. And what else did I get? Oh, I got a nice little card. So that was really lovely. And I really liked the card. I thought that was really beautiful. So, and he just says, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all you do. I put some yarn in your box just for you. It's not Hericmus. I can't say it. It's German, isn't it? But anyway, but it is lovely to work with, and hope you and the family have a marvellous holiday. And then obviously Sweet Pea and Junior and Ruby and Tippy, CEO, and Kevin. So that was really beautiful. It was a beautiful card, and I thought that. Oh, I love a new pattern stitch book. I brought myself two since Christmas, knitting landscapes. Oh, mine's in the other room. No, it's a bit far to go. She did Safe by Home blankets. Oh, that sounds lovely, Sam. That sounds really nice. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Yes, the sparkle's beautiful in that one. Oh, and Russ, all these little bags. Aren't they cute? That was what the wool was in. So I've got a purple one. So that doesn't give it any justice, really. Yeah, not really good seeing it, is it? And that's a green, and that's a bit darker than a forest green. So, and black. It looks like blue on there, but it's black. Yes, so that was that. So now we can start the rest. Isn't that exciting? Yes. So, yes, the variegation one, that is beautiful. I got a box off him in July, and it's from the same brand, but it was in blues and greens and yellow, I think it was. It was beautiful. Yes. So, I reckon that'd make a lovely rug. I'll include it in a rug. Yes, I can see a nice boggy creek blanket made out of that one. Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, so anyway. So the other thing, we'll leave the gifts to last, I think. Oh, no, I'll open this one. So, sorry about the noise. And I got a little bag. And isn't that cute? It's got a little zip there, and it's got a zip up the top, and it'd be good to put your phone in that in, a little cross body bag. Yeah, so it's lined. Yes, so looks like someone made it, and And they do just as good a job as me. I quite like that, actually. Yes, so it's lovely to see. And being homemade, I think it's really lovely. Yes, and I think I'll get some use out of that, because I was complaining to my husband the other day, yesterday, Monday, when we went shop, which would have been your Monday or day before, which is Sunday, I think. I have a bigger bag which I make. I make these bags, and I make these bags. They're tote bags, and they've got a mesh in the inside all the way down. And then I put quilted fabric on here and all around here, and they've got 6 pockets on the outside. This one's a big one because this one's the bigger one because it's got no split in the mesh, which it's cut. I cut it in full size, so then that side is a much bigger pocket. So I make these bags, and when you're just going in, well, like us, we were just going into the shop to have a look for a fridge, and I said, I don't really want, I just want something to put my phone in. So I said, I'll have to make myself a bag. Well, this will do for the time being. Hi, Fluffy Kitten, how are you? Thank you for coming on. Oh, that's really lovely of you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Margaret and Sam and Fluff. That's really lovely. Yes, so I love a bag which lets you see what's inside. I guess saves guessing. That's great. Yes, it does, Sam. As you get older like us, your eyesight starts disappearing, and you've got to wear these things now for most things. It is hard. So that's one thing. So I'll leave the gifts separately. So then I was lucky, and I was so surprised when I opened up this. This is not part of the gift that you pay for in the box. This is from Russ himself, and I'm absolutely chuckled with this. When I opened up the box, I could not believe it, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I have to try and show you. And it's cold, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's browns, creams, absolutely beautiful. And it's called Cascade Yarns 22 Superwash Sport Multis, and that's it there. So I don't know if you can see it or not. And it is 100% superwash merino wool, and it's so soft. It is lovely. It's nice against my skin, so I'll be able to wear that. That'll be nice in a Hessian cardigan. I've nearly got mine purple one done. And it's 50 grams, which is 130 yards. And it uses a 4mm, 3.75 to 4mm, which was around about what I like to lose most of the time. And it's made in China, Cascade Yarns, Seattle, WA. But anyway, and they've got free patterns too. So I might put that in cascadeyarns.com. They have a free patterns. So that might be something you might be able to have a look at, and I might be able to put that in the chat later on when I close off. I'll put it in below. So I am very lucky. So I got one of those, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that with another colour, that'd be beautiful for a hesky. Ooh, I'm so excited. So that was from Russ, and that's from him. So that was really beautiful. That was really beautiful. So I have to get some ideas off of Sam. So that's that one. And that's not all. I got another one, exactly the same. So I've got 5. That's 250. That's 500 grams of wool, that yarn, that Russ had given me. And isn't that lovely? That's so sweet of him. But that's not all that he sent. He sent this. Now, I don't know if any of you ladies know about this, but these yarns we do not get in Australia. So I'm so excited. And the colours. And it's beautiful. Yes, we love Russ. Yeah. I love Russ. He's almost mine. Oh, wow. That'd be absolutely awesome, Margaret. Having him as your neighbour. Wow. I'd be in there tormenting him all the time. But he's got quite clever and compassionate, and his kindness, and for Boggy, what he's done for Boggy Creek, besides the other yarn and Nana and Just Yarns and what's the name, Billy. What they've done is absolutely awesome. But Russ has done is amazing. Not many people would spend that much in wool, send it out so there's 100-odd blankets being made. Now that's just mind-boggling to me. And I take my hat off to him. He's a lovely man, and he deserves a medal besides the other guys. But yeah, we'll get on with this. And this is called Dream Catcher. I've never seen it. It's by Stylecraft. Now, I really like Stylecraft yarn because it's really soft. I haven't used it yet because I've been waiting to see what Russ sent me this time, to see what the July box was, to see if I can match things. But I think there's a couple of cardigans coming out of this for my winter coming soon, because we're just going through summer at the moment. So this is it. It's called Dream Catcher, and it's made by Stylecraft, and it's got a little halo. Don't know if you can see that or not, but it is beautiful. And the colours, it's got grey, beige, cream. It's a light beige. Yeah, it's really hard to explain. I don't know if I can, yeah, can't get that colour properly. And let's see what it's 150 gram balls. So I got 1, 2, 3, I got 5 of these. Isn't that awesome? So this is 90 premium acrylic and 10% wool DK weight. So that is lovely, and can be, so that's 475 yards or 436 metres. It's machine washable. Wow. It can be cool tumble dry, cool iron, and you use a 4mm hook. And that is absolutely beautiful. Really is lovely. And I got 5 of those. That'll make a nice Etsy, I'm sure. And I'm sure if I haven't got anything close to it to match it, and it comes in a lovely bag, it is beautiful. And it's got a pattern on there too. It looks like a shawl on the reverse of the label. So that was so special from Russ. That's from his personally. So that was really lovely. So I have got a box full of stuff here. I have to read up on my little notes. I love Stylecraft. It's in my option as the best 100% acrylic yarn around. Oh, thank you. Sam, Catherine, did you see Spotlight all-in-one granny yarn? I thought they wanted $18 for it. I think they did, Sam, and that was one of the reasons I didn't get it. But yeah, so Sam, are you in Australia? I know, Margaret, you're not far away from Russ, and Fluffy, you're in South Australia, aren't you, Fluffy? I'm not sure. I'm just trying to catch up. Oh, wow. Is that expensive, Margaret? 18 for the Red Heart. Oh, I've got 2 balls of this. Now, this is what I was given at July's box. Christmas in July with Russ. And look at that. That's the other Herschmer's yarn worsted sparkle. Stripes, that one is, sorry. It says stripes. It's not sparkle. But it's beautiful. It's really lovely. It'd make if you got a few of these, it'd make a beautiful blanket. And in this, it's called Very Merry, is the name of it, which is appropriate too. It's 100% acrylic. And it is 8 ounces. It's 226 grams. That's a big ball, isn't it? We don't get them that big here unless they get Lion Brand or some sort. I did see £1 at Spotlight, but I think it was something like 20. Oh, it was expensive. So I didn't touch it. It's a full, medium full weight, so that's like a DK to us. Yeah, so, or our weight is a little bit. It's quite, it's made very well. It's very well put together, woven together. So that's exciting. So I have got 2 big ones. Look, 2 big ones. So this is really good. Yes, I'll just try and catch up. Yes, I think Stylecraft is really lovely. Yeah, I think so. I got some Mill. Oh, wow, Mill ends. Sam, are you in Australia? I won't even pay $10 they want here in the States for it. Well, Margaret, we pay on special for Mill ends. I brought some beautiful ones. I've got to wind them, and I'll show you what I got. And they cost $10 for 400 grams. So I got a couple of packs and they had them on special last week. Oh, right, you're in Mornington. Yes, another Aussie. Well done, Sam. And Adelaide, you're in, Fluffy. Yeah. Yes, it's just so expensive. So I thought, well, if I get 2 packets, that's only $20 to do a blanket, and then it's going to cost me $72 to post it. That's not too bad. I'm happy to do that. But if you pay any more than $20 for your wool to donate, and then you've got to pay the postage on top of it, it sort of limits me, unfortunately, limits me to do more blankets to send as I wanted to. So if I do that with Spotlight, I think I might be able to do that, and yeah, might be able to do that, and it'll be more affordable for me to post. Yeah, I just wish Australia and America get together about our postage, because the postage is ridiculous. It doesn't need to be that expensive. I know they've got to pay wages and all the rest of it, and the fuel and all that sort of thing, but Oh, I'm sorry, you know, this back and forwards and charging the normal amount that they do, it's just, yeah, it's just got me. So I have to put the rubbish on the floor. And my husband will come home, oh, what are you doing with all that rubbish? I'm like, no, he's not. We had to go and buy a new fridge for Christmas. His fridge out in the shed, which we only got one. We had one fridge out in the shed, and it takes all the leftovers. And the other one is for inside. So the one in the shed decided, I don't want to work anymore. So we had to go, oh, look at this stocking. Isn't that is incredible stocking. And it's made out of wool. It's knitted. Well, there you go. I know who might get that. Right. Flower Power ID. Oh, I wonder what that is. Another one of my favourite channels in Australia is Black and White Opal Direct. I love watching him cut opals. Oh, I like watching the ones, Margaret, that's on TV. They're looking for crystals, opals, that sort of thing in the outback of New South Wales and Northern Territory in Australia. It's on TV at the moment. And gold. Oh, it's just incredible. Yes. So get back to my unpacking. There's another one. It's a grey. It looks like green, but it's not. It's grey. It's a greeny grey, sorry. And that's just another Afghan one. So we're getting a few of those. It'll be interesting to see what the colours are by the time I finish. What's another gift? We'll open him up in a minute. What's another gift? We'll open this one up, hey? So, yes. Yeah, shipping's costs are outrageous. Yeah, I just think it's so sad that we could help each other out, you know, helping these people that need help because they didn't charge so much. Oh, I've got another. This is beautiful. It's a journal. And I got a purple one last year. So in July. So this was lovely. And I don't know, I think he got them specially made, I think. Oh, I can't get into it. Oh, yes, we can. Oh my goodness, a hammer. Oh my goodness. That's 1,500 to Scotland. It costs you that much to fly there. And it's got leather around, it's leather bound. I think Russ got these made by a gentleman that is retired, and it's made out of leather. And it is actual real leather, and he makes them. Isn't that lovely? It's really beautiful. Yes, that is lovely. And that's how you. So I mean, you can take them out and put new ones in, and keep using it for year after year after year. It's beautiful, and it's a nice little size. Like it's my hand is there, so as you can imagine, it's my horrible hands. You can imagine that you can put it in your bag and use it for a notepad or something like that. That is really lovely. So that's nice. So what did everyone do for their Christmas Day? Yes, it is lovely, fluffy. And being leather, it is really lovely. I reckon Russ had great time doing all these. So, I don't know what this is. Oh, I believe in you. Isn't that a little notepad? That's lovely. Yeah, you can always use one of those. Oh, that one. And you are awesome. Yeah, it's cute. There's things that you can use too. So that's that one. We'll open up this one and make a bit more noise. What do you reckon? So, yes, I was cut short of my other video that I put up before I started this. And I got cut short, so I only got to do show the cards and the bag that I did. Now these are really great. I got one very similar to this from Jimmy Bean that I've been doing a cow with, and it's in a little cover, and there you go, little tape measure, and it's very well put together. Yeah, it says love beyond measure. Yeah, it's lovely. So that's quite cute. So that's awesome. So I'll have two of those. I like this. It's just no. I'm just talking about Christmas Day and how much you spend and all that sort of thing. And both sons are in business by themselves, just starting up. One of them is, and the other one's been in it for about 7 years, but still struggles, with getting people to pay the bills. He's a carpenter. And my other son works himself as a contractor excavator. So this is a little tin, and inside it has little I don't know, what do you call them? I can't remember. We used to use them in the office, when we used to work in an office. Yeah, so that's quite cute. So let's get on to this stuff. Right. So this is meant to be day 11. I'm a long way away, aren't I? Yeah. 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 So that's, now this is a beautiful purple. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is a beautiful purple. It looks like blue on the screen, but that is a beautiful purple. Bit of yarn there. You'd love that. Yeah. Yes, I missed his live this morning as we were trying to. We have chooks and we sell eggs, and we were trying to fix all the eggs up so I could take them to the market to sell. And that's another green, and that's really lovely. So I won't tell you specs of this, they're all the same. Oh, that's sad, Margaret. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's and I hope your dad, is okay, and I hope he understands. Yeah, it's just, I preferred my children not to give me anything, which they haven't done. Because I said I prefer to have you here as a family and have something to eat with us, then spend thousands and thousands, they do, a lot of people do, on their families, and they're not in a position with the businesses, and they have breaks over Christmas, so they've got to pay for their machinery and trucks and loans and all that sort of thing to keep going. It's not easy. Yeah. So this is a beautiful lemon colour. It's lovely, and it's so soft. I really love this. It really is a beautiful yarn. Very lovely. So, yes, so I'm sad for that. So you're going through, do you have snow where you are, Margaret, at the moment? Yeah, it is something, Fluffy, quite true, Margaret, for you to look forward to. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's especially your dad. You know, well, I don't know how old he is, Margaret, but I have no immediate family. Mine are gone to heaven, and I used to hate Christmas. Absolutely detested Christmas. It wasn't until I got my grandchildren, my first one 4 years ago, I hated Christmas. I just cried. I hated it. Yeah, so, yeah, my mum and brother and dad are all in heaven by tragic, but all tragic things happen. Yeah. Oh, so this is um, like a fawny, a light brown, a real light brown. It's really lovely, actually. I can't get over how soft this is. I think we might have in here a little bit of a computer ditch. I had to dive deep into my yard pile up next to me looking for Spot Saver Red to finish this project. I need and tidy up before New Year's. Oh, yeah, well, my sewing room's, I'm sorry, it's hard when you don't have someone to shoot today. Yeah, it is, Sam. It's, I really do feel for people out there that are by themselves. Yeah, yeah, it is. 85, God bless him. Yes, 85. It's a good, as my folks used to say, it's a good innings. But now I've got my mum's sister in Canberra, in Australia. She is 82, and I don't think of her being 80. She's so bright and brilliant and a very clever painter. So this is light blue. So that's really lovely colour. So this is really good because you can put them all together and work out what you're going to do with them. I don't know what to do with them actually. What do you reckon, Sam and Margaret? What could we make out of all this? Yeah. So I need some storage boxes, cabinets. So I've tried to get my husband motivated to finish my sunroom. So I'll take a tour on that one day when it's sort of cleaned up a little bit. So that's like a nice teal green. It's lovely. It's a nice colour. I like that colour actually, green. I don't like army green, what they call army green. I don't know. I used to paint all the walls this army green when I was a kid. Oh, goodness me. Yes. As though people didn't have money, you know what I mean? The only paint they could buy. Oh, I'm naughty, aren't I? Oh, dear. And this is another beautiful colour. This is so beautiful. Actually, it'd go pretty close to Stylecraft, I reckon. Sam and Fluffy and Margaret, I think it's beautiful. Yes, I moved closer when my mum was really ill. She had diabetes, she went blind, and she died when she was 38. and I was working in Hobart at the time, which is the big city of Hobart, is the city of Tasmania. And so I brought where we are now, a farm closer to New Norfolk, which is only 10 minutes away, 10, 15 minutes away. So that's what I ended up doing. So I could be closer to my mum, but it didn't really quite work out that way in the end. But anyway, diabetes, not very nice. And that is a beautiful tan. I think that's what we call that, tan. So that's lovely. Yeah, I've got a nice selection, you know. So a long way to go, girls. I've got a few. Oh, Sam, that's awesome. Yes, you'll always keep an eye on them then, can't you? Because you only got one lot of parents. Yes, I hope they do, Sam, because I've been into them. And they do have some good deals. Yeah, I do get some premium yarns, but it costs me a bit. Anti-pure ones. And I do buy a lot of wool from Hobby when they got specials. Yeah, because they've got some good cottons. And that's another one. And that's a nice, it's not going to show it. Oh, it might. It's a beautiful purple. It's not going to show very well. I'll have to try and get the lighting organised for us. Yes, I think, yeah, you're right, Margaret. That would be great. Yes. Yes, I know, Hobby. Well, that's a nice grey. It's a real soft grey. It's really lovely. Between a grey and a... yeah, real soft grey. It looks funny there. It looks like a blue, but it's not soft grey. That's beautiful yarn. Don't mind if I have a little drink. So, yes. So this is so exciting. All the colours, and we must have all the colours in that section. And that's another one. It's darker brown, or medium brown, I'd say. Yeah. I'll have to start stepping on that. I must be getting close. Yes. So what sort of whips we have to finish, guys? I know I've got a Hessian cardigan to finish. I've just got to do, I've done the arms. All I have to do is up here and the bands and the band on the bottom. And my Hessian cardigan will be finished. Now I followed Bag O Day, which is, not Bag O Day. I do follow Crystal. So this was Mary from Wow Crochet. She started a Hessian cardigan, and so that's where I got to follow her and do that. And she does some lovely things. Mary does. Yes, but I like Crystal. I've got a lot of time for Crystal, and the other people that I've got a lot of time for is KK and Crystal. Two awesome work with those beanies. Lovely. Done some beautiful beanies and put it all together and have reached their total, which I'm so wrapped with them. Yeah, so that's a light fawny colour. Yeah. So, yeah, so, and it sounds like the Boggy Creek blankets will make their nearly their total, so which that is awesome. So I only was able to send one off, but yeah, it was just a bit expensive. But anyway, that's life. And that's a beautiful colour. And I'm not a colour of tan. I'm not a colour of it, but that is lovely. That is lovely. But it's so soft. It is beautiful. Sorry, I missed a bit of. So I love to have Sam, but hobby, yeah, hobby. I have a cardie to finish, and the top designed by Margaret for some crochet. Oh, well, that sounds lovely, Margaret. And I need to finish a blanket starting early this year, but I got to stage requires me to make 48 2-round flowers, which I'll have them to sew on. I don't fancy it. Oh, God, love you, Sam. That's a lot. Well, I started, that's a lovely blue, very pretty. I started a blanket with Mary from Wow Crochet, and it was the sunflower. Well, I've got about 30 done, and I've still got about 80 to do. So the winter's not here for us yet. So well, that's a lovely. Oh, it's a white. It's a lovely colour. Very nice. Oh, this is so exciting. I'll have to put them all in a basket in a minute, and we can hopefully have a look at the tails. Yes, no, Margaret. Sewing in the ends gives me copper. Yes, it probably is copper. Yes, it'll be more like, yes, it is. Yes, Sam, it is copper. Isn't it lovely? I don't know what the colour name is. Cider. That's what they've called it, cider. Cider. I'm glad my cider doesn't look like that colour, or I think it would be off. Oh, it depends which cider you make. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. These boutique ones make funny colour ciders, don't they? And this one, and this is red brick. How's that? Let's see what they called it. They reckon it's a burgundy, but it's not a burgundy. Burgundy to me is towards the purple reddy colours. This is more like a brick colour in Australia. How's that? I might have. Oh dear. Oh, you'll get there, Sam. No, I have a coat I made in interlocking crochet squares. It took me 2 winters to make, partly because I hate sewing the piece. Yes, yes, Margaret. I religiously, every time I did a square, I sewed the bits and pieces in. So, but I think it'll be beautiful when it finishes. So I'm going to make it a little bit longer than what it is, but it'd be too big for me now because I made it I'm making it for when I was bigger, because I've lost 35 kilos so far, but just by myself. That is yellow, a beautiful yellow. Yeah, I've tried to get Osby Pet. The doctors want me to try to help me, and now I've done this by myself, and my husband doesn't want me to take it because I'm taking that many pills for my heart to keep me pumping. And there's a lemon, what I call a lemon. So what they call it apricot. Well, and this one's called amber. So yeah, it's really. So this one's darker. This one's in between. Yeah, it does look like an apricot. which I've got to do my apricots. I've got to, my husband went out to pick them. We're lucky because oh, thank you, Margaret. Yeah, I've got a long way to go. I was 154 kilos and down to 118, so I've got a long way to go. I want to get to 100, and I think I'll be happy with that. Hoping that I'll, be able to walk a little bit better, and that, because all my muscles and that are so stiff. For when I was having breathing problems, when I couldn't walk far, it was because of my heart and my lungs, and I can't do anything for my heart, so I just have to live with that. And I'm on trials and all sorts of things at the moment to try and help me out, so which is really good. I've got the fluid under control. That's the main thing, because wow, you put so much fluid on sometimes when you're sick. So this is a lovely light pink. It is a beautiful colour, and they call it grape, CREPE. Yeah, so it's a lovely colour. So I haven't had any of those colours yet. So what's that cocoon sweater, Margaret? That sounds interesting. I've only been crocheting for about 14, 15 months, and I've taught myself on YouTube. I blew my computer screen right up so I could see, wore 2 pairs of glasses. What happened was I come home from work and I said to my husband, Bubs, I can't see you. And he looked at me and he said, what are you talking about? What are you daffing about? Bubs, you're blurry. So next day we organised to go and see a doctor, and then she sent me to the eye traumatist. And so I went practically blind for about 7 or 8 weeks, and then all of a sudden I'm back to normal again. They said it could be my blood level sugars, but they weren't up. They were normal at 7 point whatever it was. We have no idea what it was. But I like to do things with my hands. Now, I've got a crooked hand, as you can see, and this here is very sore and aches because this was jammed into the door. This I've had an operation on, and it's just gone back to being bent. So that hand just aches all the time. But I've got to keep still doing things with my hands. So, so that's just a little bit about what I do. So this is a real light cream, like a buttermilk cream. I wonder what they called it. They called it cream, like buttermilk cream, first off the cow. Oh, I'm nearly down to the last one, I think. Well, Margaret, that's just incredible. What is a cocoon sweater? And this is a lovely denim blue. Yes, it's more towards the denim, dark denim. Right. Oh, I think we're getting there, girls. Look, we've still got 2 more to go. Oh, I've got 3 more to go. 3 more surprises. I wonder what colour's coming out. Who's going to pick? It's pretty much has a rectangle. There's several stitches in there. That one is a tough situation to cover your end. I've got a big rear end. But it's been disappearing. Like the boobs. And then, look here. Look at all this. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But my boy said to me, Mum, you look like you're getting old. You're losing weight. And he said, what's this? Oh, son, you can't have both things. I said, do you want me here or not? We love you. Now, this is they call it cocoa. But I probably think it is a cocoa. Anyway, yeah, so that sounds lovely, Margaret, that jacket sweater that you're making. I'll have to suss that out. And what have you been up to, Sam? Then crochet around the opening to create the front and collar. Oh, I like them with the collar. I like, because I wear a lot of scarves in the winter because I get cold around my neck. I used to have long hair. When I got really ill, I lost all my hair. It felt like I had cancer. It was terrible. It just all fell out. And I had beautiful hair, curly hair, natural curls. I still got this all still, curly, but it's natural. And I got this cut right back, like I've been shaved. And it's just started coming back now, curly. But for a while, it just was flat as a nail. Yeah. And this is a lovely lilac. I wonder what they called it. They call it heather. Yeah, like a lavender lilac. Right, and the last one. I wonder what colour. Now that sounds really lovely, Margaret. Fluffy, what have you been knitting or crocheting? I won't at you on here if it was knitting. I'm just an anything craft person. And this is not a nice little lemon. And they call it butter. Well, my butter's not light as that. Thank goodness. Right. So that's all the that's right. I've got a little pair of cutters. That was from the first 7 days that I opened up. A little bag of lollies, chockies, and a rubber pencil. And what have we got in here? And there's a gift in here. Let's see. I like these little surprises. Yeah, my son, both sons, get their hair cut that short, Margaret. It's not funny. They try and cut the curl out. They've both got really, really curly hair. My youngest son's, his hair is so curly. It's like just tiny little curls all over. And when he lets it grow sometimes before he goes and gets it cut, it just ends up like a little ferrule all the way around. It's just not something terrible. Yes. Oh, I've got some colouring pencils. Look at that. Oh, I know you'll enjoy those. Yes, so, and my oldest son's the same. So they're just little colouring pencils. Yeah, my children will enjoy those ones. Yeah, so, grandchildren. So, yes. So that's what that was. And my oldest son, he just, because he's got to wear hats all the time too. They wear these hats when they work in the trade, and the little one does too. Yeah, they get their hair cut, and yeah, so they just cut all the curls off. They've got to appreciate what they've got. I keep telling them that. So, and there's just a little notebook actually that can go in my little leather bound one also when I use all those pages. And another gift. Don't know what this one is. Yeah, so I'm really wrapped with my wool, and especially with my little extras. No, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so yeah, I had an internet connection problem too. It came up a minute ago saying I'd lost my connection, so I don't know what that was about. Oh, thanks, Margaret. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I think mostly it's the tablets you're on. A light bulb. That's interesting, Russ. A light bulb. Mm. Mm. I wonder what that's for. Yeah, we don't have those sort of connections here. Interesting. Put him over there so he's not lost. And oh, more pencils. Little handmade things, more pencils. And oh, this is from the other day, a little chamois. So they go well. So I'll put all those back in there. So I don't lose them. And the other opening that I have what they call Chandler's Cottage, which is a quilting place that I got an advent from her. And so each week you have to make something, but it's very little. And so that was quite fun. So I only opened about 3 or 4 of those. So I will show that later on too. So I've got another nice bag of chockies. So don't know what this one is. Oh, okay. I don't know what this one is. Let's have a look. It is called a hand tally counter. A hand tally counter. Oh, interesting. I wonder what I'm going to do with a hand tally counter. I don't know what he was up to. All right. So when someone goes in, you go, right. Be good for the sheep. That'd be good. How many rows you done? Would that be right? Oh, Margaret, we had to. We in Australia we have Telstra. We have Telstra as our provider here, and I had that much trouble when they took what they called the 3G away. And of course, I'm in an area where it's very, very low. We don't get a lot of reception. We had to get the NBN on, so that cost us a lot of money. So, and I had to get a fetch box so I can watch. We could watch Netflix and Stan. So unfortunately, a lot of the station stuff, public stuff here is terrible to watch. So and I've got something little here, I don't know. I've got a little black box. Oh, it might be some pins or something. I've got to find a way to open it. Oh, if you push it the other way, it'll open. It's got all the little. Put it on. It's got all the little. Got now. Yeah. That's so good. Yes, I guess that, Margaret. Yes, but it'd be good to count the sheep when they go through the shearing shed, or to get shorn. Another lot of chockies. Oh, I'm going to be fat, or the grandchildren are going to be happy. Oh, did you, Fluff? That would have been lovely. Yes, Yes, I liked a couple of them. I just didn't get there. Yeah, after I did me coasters. Yeah, so I hope to do something next year. But I've got to finish my jacket that I'm doing, and I think she's doing another cow, I think. But I would like to do a sweater because it's, our winter's going to be very cold, I reckon, this year. Like our summer's going to be very hot. Yeah. Okay, a little notey pads, which is good. Always a good idea there. Right, we're nearly at the end. Oh, I could have some more to go. Ooh, stuck that in my hand. I don't know what these are. They shake. Oh. Now if I pull it off. Can't get it off. Oh. Oh, what a brilliant idea. Look at these needles. Now I'm always after the wool needles. Wow, that is a good idea. Thank you so much, Russ. I'm always buying them, always losing them. And thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. I like these little things. It's like being in a candy store and you say, which ones will I choose? Oh, that sounds lovely, Margaret. Beads around the neckline. That sounds really lovely. I used to do a lot of beadwork years ago with embroidery. But yeah, I seem to be taking up the sewing at the moment. A lot of sewing. I do a lot of sewing. I make a lot of aprons. I've got to love a pen. I love these pens. They're awesome. Yeah. So I got a beautiful bag, one of It's Raining Yarns bags, and it was beautiful. And this is It's Raining Yarns pen. That's lovely. And it is a really nice pen. Feels nice too. So very nice. That'll go in the sunroom when no one can get it. I don't know what Fluffy and Sam and I don't know what your family's like, but mine, they're terrible. They see a pair of scissors, next thing, what are you doing with my good sewing scissors? Go and put them back in the sewing room. I just wish I could lock my sewing room sometimes, but I can't. So, thank you. Yes, I'm always grabbing the wrong scissors. And there's scissors in the kitchen for everyday use, cutting paper, do. Now, this is really lovely stuff. We don't get Jergens here, Ultra and Healing hand cream. Now, that is really lovely. I got one in July and I've finished it all. So this is awesome. Thanks, Russ. Yes, it really is nice. I'd like a bigger tube. He did. No, it's all good. Oh, wow, Margaret. Yes, I was taught to sew myself. And my mum used to sew, but I wasn't interested in those days. When I was a kid, I would always prefer to be out and riding horses. But my mum used to sew, and I do a lot of embroidery too. I've got a sewing machine that does embroidery, and I've got just one everyday use one. Yeah, so just good. And a lifesaver, just what I want. And Pepperman, go Pepperman. I love Pepperman. So they're good. I do use them. So, and this is the last one. Oh, I wonder what it is. It's soft. Probably something to put on the Christmas tree. I shouldn't laugh, but probably yes, because I've got a stocking. Could be an elf. A gnome. Well, my husband played with my two little grandchildren. Poppy she'll be 3 in February, and she's a real little card. She's got 3 brothers. They won't put it over her, and she's very funny. She's so sweet. And I bought her a little dress for Christmas. Oh, it will have to go on the Christmas tree. Oh, look what I got. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he lovely? Little gnome. Very nice. Yeah, so, and when we were putting up, they helped us put the Christmas tree up. And then I got 2 naughty elves. So he found a naughty elf. And he knew what it was, my 4-year-old. And I said, have you got a naughty elf at home? He said, no, Nan. Mum won't allow us to have a naughty elf at home. Yeah, so he was so funny. So him and Poppy put up, and Leon, my husband, put up the Christmas tree and put all the decorations up and that, and then they played naughty elf. Oh, it was so funny. It was really lovely. Yeah. Yeah, so, wow, Margaret, I just wish I took notice of a lady that was my mum and dad's best friends. And she used to crochet and crochet and crochet. And, you know, it's taken me 64 years to learn how to crochet. But there you go. But never mind. But, you know, only for YouTube people, it's awesome, you know. So, Fluffy, I got a $200 voucher for Spotlight from my hubby, and he brought me these new made in Italy sewing scissors, and they're made in Italy. They're stainless steel and everything, and I hate to say how much you pay for them, but they are absolutely beautiful. Because when you buy scissors from Spotlight, you can't really buy decent scissors. And even when they're online, you don't know what they are like and everything. I didn't want a heavy pair. These are a little bit heavy, got a bit of weight in them. And maybe because they're metal. And but they'll cut. And he said, if anything's wrong with them, bring them back and we can sharpen them. So that's what my husband had to go to town on Monday to get them, because I needed to be able to cut. And he was sharpening them up, but he did a good job. He said they're not proper ones or whatever it was. So, yeah, but never mind. That's, you know, what happens, you know. So now what I thought I'd do is try and put some of these colours together. Well, that'll be interesting, wouldn't it? So we've got the yellows, and we've got cream. I might be able to squish them in there somehow. Yeah. So it's really interesting how people think. Yeah. But I hope I haven't bored you too much. But this has been great for me. I had this big box in my sewing room for nearly 2 months, and now I'm just unpacking it. Sorry, Russ. Yeah, it's just didn't quite get there. I didn't quite get there to unpacking it, but never mind. You know, that's the way it goes, isn't it? So, but yeah, it's interesting colours actually. I'll show you in a minute. I don't know how I'm going to get them all in there. I'm not going to, I don't think. I might be able to squish them up a bit. A couple of blues. Don't make me if I squish them too much. I'll put them on a roller anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to get them all in. So that's that one. So very nice selection. Yeah. So I've got another grey can go there. So I've got a few greens. And I've got a couple of purples in the mauve. So I've got 3 purples in the mauve and more greys. And that. And, oh wow. So this is a great box really, because this is a yarn we don't get in Australia. So, you know, this is, and there's another purple. Just put them over there. And the black. Yeah, so that's absolutely awesome. He's done well, Russ. Thank you so much from the kindness of my heart. You've done an awesome job. So, but I really do like the little bits I got too. It's a real surprise. You don't know what you're getting, which is lovely, really. So I really do think it's worth it. I really do. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Margaret, for coming along. 2:35 a.m. That sounds around about the time I go to the ladies. Oh, 4 o'clock. Wow. Yes. I don't sleep very well, so I'm quite often up and just potting around on my YouTube. And that's where I catch some of the people. But thank you so much, Margaret, for coming and keeping me occupied. Please give me a thumbs up, and a little comment would be lovely. And Fluffy, thank you so much too. And Sam, I really do appreciate it. I'm so pleased that I had people to come along and say thank you and congratulate me and things like that. So I hope to get a bit better, but hopefully I'll have a few more things to show you later on, especially my sewing and my crocheting. I'll try and finish my Hessian cardigan so I can show you that. And I have got one thing to show you. I am doing a bag. Now, the wool is from Temu. Now, don't laugh at me, because I have to bowl down here. I've rounded it, and beautiful colours. Now, this is I went and checked again to make sure I was correct. So this is what the wool is, the company is called, right? And that's the little logo they got. Now, it is 80% wool and 20% acrylic. And it is beautiful, beautiful wool. And I'm making a bag. I was making a boho bag. And that's the colours. And this is the bag that I've been making. Now I decided not to do that and just continue making a round bag. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is beautiful. It is a beautiful bag. And what I've done is I've double crocheted, single crocheted through there. And now I'm ready to put the handles on. Now I thought, and I did, used a, what's this one? A 5.5 hook. But it is beautiful wool and it's soft. And I had to make a nice jumper. But I didn't buy enough to make a jumper. And yeah, real beautiful, cool, warm colours. Yeah, so, and I've only got to do the handles now. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm going to give that away. So I'm making it for a friend, because I was making me a bag, and then when I couldn't quite work the pattern out, I went back and forwards. So I decided to I'll keep going and make it bigger, because it started off with a magic circle, and you just go round and round and round and round and round, and then you're supposed to stop halfway through, but it didn't quite. It ended up bigger than what it was. So so I thought, I better stop. So I decided not to stop and keep going and make it a nice bag, but that'd make a beautiful bag for every day, or a beautiful bag to put your wool or stuff like that in. And I really love it. And but no, I'm going to send it off to someone who I think sure will appreciate it. Yes, it would be handy, Sam. That's what I think. And it's beautiful. It feels nice. You know what I mean? And so every time I pick it up, like, you wouldn't believe this wool. It was quite cheap. I think I only paid something like $12 or something like that for the wool. So I'm going to go back in and see if they have any more. I know they've got other colours, and yeah, because it's got beautiful greens and yellows and blues and in it. Yeah, so, or teals, is that what you call it? Yeah, well, there's the teal there. Yeah, and they're warm colours. And I mean, you can use it through summer and winter. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Fluffy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really do. Well, anyway, I suppose I better finish. And thank you very much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for listening to me and hanging out here with me. And if you have any idea what I could do with this lovely wool, please share with me. It is beautiful. I don't know if you know this wool, Margaret, but I don't know. It's Stylecraft, that's all I know. And yeah, we don't get Stylecraft, but it is beautiful. So I really do appreciate that, Russ. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. And my other ones there. So thank you, and God bless. Hope you have a new year. And I'll catch up with you. Bye. Ta-da. Bye.